elected in Manhattan, you get elected in Queens, you get elected in the Bronx. They can assign someone to Richmond County. Why does it fall on deaf ears? There's only one reason. It's about politics, and we know that. Now, ironically, in this bill, it's one of the seats there, one of the judicial seats here, would hear election appeals. That was a bill that we did last year, I believe, right? And we made it where only 4 counties can hear an appeal on an election law in regards to elections. Isn't it ironic that now we're changing those seats so that maybe the scale of justice may tilt a little to the left? Justice, when you look at it, right, it wears a blindfold, right? She's always wearing a blindfold. Obviously, she does not wear a blindfold, because we all know that this has nothing more to do than being a Democrat or a Republican. And I get it, you're in charge, that's how it's done. We can do better, and we must do better. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Mr. Bologna.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Would the sponsor yield for a few
Will
questions?
the sponsor yield?
Yes.
Sponsor yields.
Thank you, sir. So, Mr. Rivera, being from the same county, same neck of the woods, familiar backgrounds, would it be fair to say that when it comes to political operations, petitions, opt the ballot, the mechanics of ballot access, for whatever, doesn't matter the office, whether it's a town judge, town board member, county, state assembly, whatever it is, that there's like a small group of insiders, generally referred to as polls or politicos, that generally understand the mechanics of how ballot access and how this stuff works. Is that a fair assessment?
If you're saying that the majority of people that are involved in politics is a small subset of people from a region, I suppose that's partially true.
Sure.
I suppose.
And then,
but I'd also say that it's incumbent upon us that are elected. You know, we represent districts of 130,000 people, impossible to meet them all. So we know that at the end of the day, we're just trying to, be as fair as we can to as many people as possible, being honored by their vote. And at the end of the day, I think one universal thing that people have communicated to me on both sides of the aisle, as you know, I represent a district that is, certainly not as blue as others. I would say one universal truth is people want to know that the people that they're engaging with in government they are representative of who they are. And I do look at the other counties in the current 8th Judicial District, and I know that it's not reflective. I know that if I am from Wyoming or Genesee